How's it going, everybody? My name is Infamous Isaac, and I'm here with another tier list video. But instead of it being for granddaughter in a mobile game, it's going to be on something else. It's going to be on outros and intros for anime, or well, I guess for shows, period. And the show that I'm going to be doing it on is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. And the reason I even thought of this idea wasn't because I thought of it. It was because one of my friends suggested it, like, hey, why don't you do that? But instead of doing it for Fullmetal Alchemist, he suggested for One Piece, and I am going to do that. I'm going to do that video, but I have to test the waters first to see how well I can do it, because One Piece has 24 to 26 openings now, or excuse me, just openings, and those openings add up to 52 minutes, and there is not that many colors of wool in Minecraft to put 26 or 24 colors on. Well, actually, there's 20, but there's 22. So it's still not enough. So I have to figure out how I'm gonna do it. And I thought that this show could serve the purpose of being like the primer for it to see how it would go if I tried it. And I thought, why not try this show, because I love the openings and outros to this show. So putting them in the tier list, and seeing how they would rank against each other, I thought it would be fun. So without further ado, let's begin with this right here. These two red blocks, to me, these are interchangeable. And if you remember, if you've been a frequent viewer, if you remember, Reddit isn't really very good. So I'm just gonna get these out of the way first. The first very cocky ones that I don't like. Oh, I forgot to mention. This is my opinion. Do not take it to heart. I am not saying this to be mean spirited at all. This is just the way I feel about it. I don't like these intros and outros. So I thought about giving them a rating, honestly, and I'm just gonna do this for right now. Obviously, my opinion can change, but until I go and rewatch the show, these ones always stood out to me for being like the ones I did not like whatsoever. And it's opening number two and ending number two for Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. I don't remember. But these two, I don't like at all. Whenever I go back and listen to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or FMAB intros and outros, I don't listen to these two ever. They're immediate skips. Every other song I listen to, 1, 3, 4, 5, both intro and outro. These two standouts, I do not like them whatsoever. And if I had to give them both a rating, right now I'm being really harsh and giving them zeros, but that's more like a placeholder zero than it is an actual like 0 0. I don't. Obviously, it's been a while since I've watched or listened to these two, so this isn't really a fair assessment to give them a zero. I'm just putting them there as a placeholder. So actually, let me put that there. That the zero is a placeholder. Because honestly, it generally is. It's not a fair assessment to say that it's just a blatant zero when it's been a grip since I've listened to them. But I do remember them not liking them much compared to the others. But now going forward, it's going to be like a 5 and above for the rest of these because I do generally like these a lot. And so for the other ones, which ones did I like the most? There's this one, there's this one, there's these two. Ah, okay, okay. Alright, alright. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. This is gonna be some stiff competition. But number 4 is ending 4 Scandal. Or at least that's what it says on the video. If it isn't the name of the song, I'm so sorry. Oh wait, no, that's the name of the band. Alright, never mind. I'll just put ending 4. And this one, I give it honestly like a 5 5 to 6 out of 10. Right here. And then, oh, crusty. But yeah, I give it a 5 to 6 out of 10. Ending 4 is a good ending, but it is not my favorite ending, like out of all of them. It's a definitely a serviceable ending that I can remember, because it is good when it's good, but it's just going forward, like the competition's gonna be stiff. It's competing with a lot of other endings and openings that are just better than it. but or at least in my opinion are just better than it. But ending 4 is a good ending, especially for the part that it's at. Ending 4 does its job. But next on that list is opening 1, or excuse me, not opening 1. I know I get bodied if I said opening 1 was that low. Opening 4 is what I meant to say. I give this a solid, well, not even a solid. It's not a solid number at all. I'm gonna give this a 6 to 7 out of 10. Opening 4 is the better counterpart to ending 4. Okay, so after a little assessment and listening through, I got them mixed up. So opening 4 was the one I was thinking of. Opening 4 is definitely the one I was thinking of for the lower one. And after further review, I realized I'm kind of tweaking. So I'm giving this one a 6 to 7 out of 10 because it is a lot better than I thought it was. Opening 4, I gave it an unfair assessment, and I apologize for that. Ending 4 was the one that I was also thinking of. And this one is just a solid 7. Like there's no there's no, I guess, in between, like on its good or bad days. Ending 4 is a solid 7 for sure. Opening 4, it's not a 5. It's definitely not a 5. A 6 to 7 is more like it. I enjoy this opening. This one, same here. I enjoyed it a little more than opening 4, but not by much. Both of them are good. And now for this one, what am I going to put here? You may ask, right? You may be wondering, what am I going to put here? And now that I think about it, I have to do something else. I have to put something here because I can't grade it too well. I'm gonna put this here because I can't for the life of me remember what this song actually is. So I'm gonna put this here for right now because this is the ending 5 for the show, the final ending for the song or for the show, and I'm gonna put this here for right now until I can fully remember what the song actually is and where I. Okay, so I remembered what the song actually was, and after even more fair assessment, I realized I remember why I didn't listen to the song. Not because it's worse than the other two that are at the bottom, but it's just not for me. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna give this like a 4 to 5 out of 10, but that's again off of my personal opinion. Whatever you feel about the song is whatever you feel. But for me, it's just not the vibe. Well, I shouldn't say that's really. It doesn't explain much. For me, I just don't like it. 4 out of 5. That's fair enough. Then opening 4, give it a 6, 7 out of 10, and then ending 4, give it a 7 out of 10. Next, for these ones, I'm gonna go. Well, since we're going to like the greener side, again, like opening 4 onward, I like a lot. These three, these two, I don't like at all. This one, I think is alright. Nothing. This again, it's not for me. And then green onward and all that is good. Like my opinion is good. So this one, it's gonna be ending 3, and I'm gonna give this one a 7 to 8 out of 10. This ending has a lot of nostalgia for me because when I was younger, I used to watch Adult Swim like on a Saturday because it had Toonami and all that, but it also had some other stuff like King of the Hill would come on like at 9, American Dad at 10, Family Guy at 11, and then Toonami would start actually playing. And when Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood would come on Toonami, like they were in the middle of the show, so opening 3, ending 3, and ending 3 holds a special place in my heart because that's one of the most vivid memories I have from my childhood of this show and me loving it because this outro was so fire to me. It was so nostalgic, so melancholic. It's awesome. I love this outro so much. And I'm just gonna put it here because it holds such a special place in my heart, you know? Very special place. Ending 3, 7 to 8 out of 10. This one, it's a personal pick more than it is like genuine enjoyment. For you, you could probably have it like at the bottom. So who knows? But next is an iconic one. And people may not like me for choosing this one, but opening 1, definitely an 8 out of 10. Opening 1 is iconic. Like, and when you think of iconic openings for shows, you think of like Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, Dragon Ball with the Head Shala, Naruto with that all those songs. Like when you think of iconic openings, you also think of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood again, because this intro is iconic. But for me, it doesn't crack the personal top three. It does crack top five because it is just that good. But for top three, it is reserved for the special list, the special boys. But opening one, I will not lie. I will stand here right now and say it is a great opening. It is so good. If you love opening one, more power to you because that opening like that's a fair assessment. I can give that to you. But next we have opening 5. Opening 5. Oh wait, I didn't even put the number. My mistake. There you go. Opening 5. I'm gonna give an 8 to 9 out of 10. We're getting closer and closer to perfection. Opening opening 5 was definitely an opening that I had to get used to. Like I had to grow to love it. But because of the fact that Sid, the guy who also did ending 1 for the show, did the song, I grew a lot more closer to it. And just opening 5 with the visuals in it, I love it so much. I think it's so dope. With Scar and Bradley looking at each other in one of the scenes, like man, opening 5 is dope visually, but musically it's also super sick. I love listening to it because it's so different compared to the other openings and endings, but not really at the same time. It's sad, but it's also kind of hopeful since we're nearing the end of the show. And I mess with it, you know? Like Ray of Light opening 5 or ending 5, excuse me, gives that same vibe. Oh, I was wondering like why do I have the names here but not for the other ones? And I remembered most of these names are in kanji, so I can't write them. But yeah, opening 5, it's fire. It's fire. Definitely cracks top 3. But we're getting to top 2. And now that all that's left are an opening and an ending. So which one's it gonna be? I wonder. But not for long because I'm putting it right now. Opening 3 is a 9 out of 10. No discussion. I love opening 3 so much. It is an opening that I had to get used to. At first I thought it was kind of gawky, but then the more I listened to it, it grew on me so much. From being like around this tier, like orange to yellow tier, to being pink, which I mean doesn't follow the rules of these ones, but regardless, that doesn't matter. This opening is amazing. This is one of the openings that, like, along with opening 5, grew on me so much. Opening 3, Golden Time Lover. Actually, yeah, opening 3. I gotta give it its full description. Opening 3, Golden Time Lover. There you go. Golden Time. Where are you? Golden Time Lover. And then the rating, it's a 9. That's no discussion. Opening 3, Golden Time Lover. This opening, if you have before, I genuinely recommend it. Like, it was to the point where I had to literally Google Translate the name of the song to Japanese, to kanji, so I could look it up on Spotify and find the original song. Because I love it that much. It's so good. Like, the top 3, I looked up on Spotify to have it in my playlist because they're just that good. I love it so much. But Golden Time Lover, number 2, and number 1 is Ending 1. And what's the name of it again? I can't remember. There you go. Uso. I forgot to put the number as well. Where is it? Uso number 1. And the rating I'm gonna give for this one, a solid 10. This one is more of a personal pick than it is a genuine rating because like this one and the other one, where is it? Opening 1. No. Wait, which one was it? I don't remember. But Uso is personal pick for sure. By far my favorite song from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. This outro with the visuals, like it being drawn by Edward and Alphonse, I it gets me to tear up almost every time because it's the start of a journey, but also knowing how it ends, it's just like, man, this is such a journey. Whether it's because you like the ending, because you like the beginning, because you like the middle, this opening encapsulates everything of the show. It's so good. It's so good for being as dark as it is. Having such a childlike ending for the show brings me really just makes me sad, but also hopeful for the future. Like, did this ending, I liked it from the beginning. No matter what, I liked it from the beginning. It holds special memories in my heart because when I first heard it and when I first watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, it it is undisputed number one. I love Uso so much. My favorite ending and favorite song from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, and one of my favorites from like anime period. Uso, made by Sid again, same guy that made uh this Rain. So good, man. I can't even just describe it in words how amazing this song actually is. And that's why I'm putting it at number one. But that's all of them. That's all of the songs, all the intros, outros. Some of them weren't fairly assessed. Some of them were. There's clear bias, but that's because I am a human being. you know, to each their own. But right here, and then we do the indent, and then we do rain because I forgot to put the name of it. So this is all of them. These two all the way at the bottom, going all the way up to the top. This is full metal. Excuse me, all caps. Alchemist Brotherhood openings. Oh, actually, no, I should just type it. Openings and endings. This has been my thoughts on it. I wonder what you guys feel about them, or how you guys feel about them, if you differ or not. But that's gonna be it for me for now. That this was really fun, and I like the way it turned out. Hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. And next time I do like one of these tier lists, it will be the One Piece one. It will take a lot of effort, a lot more time, probably like a 50-minute video, but hope y'all will be here for it. Thank y'all for watching as always. This has been Infamous Isaac. If you want, please like and subscribe. Helps out. And I'll be seeing y'all later. Peace.